What's up, folks? It's Tim in the corner, as you can see. Anyway, for those of you follow politics, those of you who follow politics, as you probably know, at age 70 of lung cancer, stage 4 lung cancer, Rush Limbaugh passed away. Figured I'd do a quick video on this because I follow a lot of politics like a lot of you do. And if you notice, for the left, the left wing, Rush Limbaugh was a demon. For the right wing, Rush Limbaugh was a saint. And all over right-wing news outlets, media, radio, television, publications, etc., they're outraged at a lot of the negative things that the left has said since Rush Limbaugh passed. Most of it was said on the day he passed, so they didn't get this guy any grace period. So the thing became, well, you should be sympathetic to the guy, after he passed away, and it's inappropriate to do that. I just wanted to run some things by you guys because I wondered that. Have you ever been to somebody's funeral? You knew they was a bad guy. You go to the wake or whatever, you're at the viewing of the body. You know this was a bad guy. Street guy, drug dealer, assassin, mob member, bank robber, whatever. Just a, child molester, child predator, whatever. Just a bad person. And you're listening to them read the eulogy, and it's like, my son was a good boy. She was a really good mother to her children. And you just listening like, what the just like, this was a really genuine bad person. I guess the question would be, would you speak out? Would you say anything? Would you shake your head? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I mean, how do you feel about that? Because I'm bringing this up in regards to Rush Limbaugh because he said a lot of vile and despicable things on the air. And now people are being criticized for basically speaking negatively of the guy upon his death. And my point, my involvement in this, I just think that if you take up on a career, and he had a very lengthy career, I believe 30 plus years, a lengthy career of just attacking mostly left-wing issues, but he also went after gays, he went after races, he went after certain countries, he went after certain politicians. He had a, they say with Trump mantra, it's insult everybody and apologize to no one. Well, Rush Limbaugh was a godfather of that. Trump really only did that for maybe the last 5 years or so. Rush Limbaugh did it for well over a generation. So my thing on it is if you create an empire based off of, attacking people and being negative, you really expect to pass away and have that group of people speak positively of you or remain silent? That's just, to me, that just seems like, a pipe dream. Now, in regards to the right, I will bring up, because it's mostly the right-wing politicians that are outraged about how the left are talking about Rush Limbaugh. I'm like, anybody know who Candace Owens is? Did anybody see the George Floyd video? The guy wasn't even in the ground yet, and she did like a 20-minute video or whatever, and for about the first 2 minutes, she goes, yeah, the cops were wrong for being on his knee, and that's despicable, and they need to be punished. And then the remaining 80-90% of the video, she just attacked George Floyd for literally everything he's done wrong since he got out of preschool. I didn't hear the right complaint about that. John McCain's been dead over 2 years. Trump still was attacking the guy. I didn't hear anything wrong about that. So let's not pretend like people don't get attacked in death. Certainly if you think they've done wrong. And there is a lot of questionable things that Rush Limbaugh has been involved in. So you ever heard of Barack the Magic Negro? It's an actual song that was played on Rush Limbaugh's station, or him making fun of individuals who died of AIDS while playing the backdrop of Dionne Warwick's You'll Never Love Like This Again. I mean, a list of things that Rush Limbaugh did is probably older than some of the people watching this video. So I don't know. You just can't, take upon a life like that and expect to get some type of, I guess I'd say, hesitation and comment on you when you pass away. It's just, you live that way. You think Al Sharpton's going to die and be celebrated by the right wing? No. And probably Trump. Trump will be another good example. Even though he was really only negative for about 5 years, keep in mind, he was a well-respected guy most of his adult life, which I'm still baffled why that man chose to run for president and just destroy his legacy like that. He's probably the first guy in history to become poorer by becoming president. He probably lost money. But anyway, yeah, he was a well-respected guy and did 4 or 5 years of being in the national spotlight, probably from 2015 to about now. He just took upon a whole career of being negative. Well, Rush Limbaugh, like I said, we're talking 30 years. So just wanted to post this to say that you can't have selective outrage if you don't want people talking about your favorite hero when they pass away. Then you can't do it about somebody else's favorite hero. As Trump supporters often used to say, fuck your feelings. I don't take on that mantra, but those who do have no reason to speak on this. But like I said, I posted this because I wanted to ask that. Have you ever sat through the services of somebody who was awful and just watched their family? He was a deacon in the church, or he was getting his life together, or he was just about to get his PhD, he was going back to school, something crazy like that. And you like, come on now, this bro was on the street selling pussy, or he was out there murdering folks wholesale. You're at his funeral making it sound like he's some kind of saint. Anyway, drop a comment. I'd love to hear about that. What do you think about Rush Limbaugh? Did you ever listen to his programs? I did. I listened to a lot of right-wing radio. Most of it is Fox News. I used to listen to Tom Sullivan and John Gibson. In fact, Tom Sullivan did invite me to New York to be on air with him, and I was on air with him back in 2015. Posted some pictures of that before. So I've been, I got invited out to the Fox News, to their One Rockefeller Plaza, whatever the name of their address is there in New York. But I've been out there. But yeah, did you ever listen to the guy or any of that? Rush Limbaugh screeners would not put me on air. So I do call in some of these stations and debate with Brian Kilmeade, Geraldo Rivera. I used to debate with Bill O'Reilly, and the Rush Limbaugh screeners, they wouldn't even let me through. So I never got to talk to the man. May he rest in whatever peace he's in. But yeah, I would love to know, how would you react if you were sitting there listening to the eulogy, a positive eulogy of a very negative person? Talk to you later.